Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and today I'm starting a new project which is Dark Souls 3. I thought at last I would, well, finally add the third game to my YouTube channel, because I did a playthrough, well, walkthrough for Dark Souls 1 and 2, and I thought it was about time that I did one for Dark Souls 3 as well. I know I haven't finished Crisis Core. If I'm honest, I've just sort of not really been feeling it. I've not been in the mood to play it, and I decided that while I wasn't in the mood to play it or didn't feel it, that I basically decided that I should that I should put it on the back burner for a bit and maybe come back to it later.
Indeed. It is called,
So without further ado, let's get on with Dark Souls 3.
where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep. Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital.
Not gonna lie, when I first saw this bit of the cutscene, I absolutely bricked it when I saw the size of that guy. But when you actually get to him in game, he's nowhere near as big as he looks there. They just make him look like a goddamn giant.
Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Okay, so first things first, we've got to do the usual character creation. So I'm just going to go with my PSN name here. Yep, keep that the same. That we're going to change to warrior, because I prefer the warrior. Obviously there's lots of different classes with different stats and stuff. So it all depends on your preference, really. And whatever class you go with will determine what weapon you start off with. Like I said, I'm going to go with the warrior. Actually, before I move on, I think so. You've got your sorcerer, so that's if you want to go sorcerer, that will be your best start for sorceries. Pyromancer obviously is your pyromancies. Cleric, I think, is the one you want to go for if you're looking to go with miracles and things like that. Deprived, your stats are really low, and basically, it's for those of you that really want a challenge, basically. The thief is for a dexterity build, so speed and whatnot. I think the assassin's relatively close to the same as well. Although it does say at the top there that it favours sorceries in addition to thrusting swords. The mercenary has high dexterity. The knight has high vitality and stout armour. And then obviously the warrior utilises high strength to wield a heavy battle axe. Except that's the one we're going to go for. Burial gift. What should we go for? What do I want to go for? I'm going to go with a life ring, I think. Alright, let's get on in. Okay, so here we are in the Cemetery of Ashes, and with this being a walkthrough, we are going to attempt to get every single item. Give this guy a second. Okay, so we've got a few items to collect down here. So we've got this one over here for a... oh god. Soul of a Deserted Corpse. I keep pressing the wrong button to pick stuff up. I know why that is. It's because I've been playing Elden Ring recently, and in Elden Ring, to pick stuff up you press triangle. Now, I am going to be covering Elden Ring at some point. I'm just not quite sure when yet, as I am still learning where everything is myself. So I may need a little bit more time. But yeah. Clear this lot out a second so we don't get jumped. This archer. I think there's one more guy down the left flank here as well. Oh no, there's two. That's one. There we go. Okay, and then if we make our way along this tunnel over here, we've got another item to be had up here, and there's also a giant crystal lizard. He's going to take a few hits to go down because he's quite a strong one. You also need to be aware that he does have a bit of a rolling attack, and he does tend to swing his tail quite a bit, so you do need to be a little bit careful here. Oh. Just heal up a second. Don't be afraid to exhaust your flasks as well in this fight, because there is a bonfire coming up very shortly that we are going to be essentially using. I really thought I'd have him staggered by now. I'm a bit surprised at that. Forgot how tough this guy was. It's been a little while. I got him though. I got him. I'm just going to have to be a bit more careful with my attacks for a moment. Oh, there comes his crystal breath. I'll just start timing the blows that I dish out now, I think. I was being a bit more reckless towards the beginning, but seeing that I've run out of flasks now, I'm going to have to be a bit more careful. There we go. Where's the item? There it is. Just grab this for a Soul of an Unknown Trevor. Why does it always do that? Elden Ring's just as bad for that, where it just randomly spits out emotes. It's so annoying. Okay, let's make our way back through here. So that's the first section now cleared. And if we make our way up the stairs here and just around the corner, we will have our first bonfire, which we are going to use because I need to reset my flasks because I had to burn through all of them to kill that thing. Although, to be fair, if I hadn't been so reckless, I think maybe things wouldn't have quite gone as bad as they did. Okay, so if we, let me see here, let's just drop down here. Let's deal with this guy. And then if we make our way along, actually, first of all, let's get rid of these guys. Wowzers. Okay, I got outsped then. Okay. Where did he come from? Well, none of that, thank you. We just drop down here, there's this guy here. Oh, there's another guy behind him with a bow. And we get some fire bombs. Might be able to put those to good use later on, perhaps. Let's see. So we've got that. Oh, that body's dropped an item. So there's the what's it item up here. We'll go get that next. Or at least I'm going to try. Hang on, let me just experiment with jumping here. Yeah, okay, here's that one. To keep changing the jump buttons as well, which is really quite frustrating. There we go. Why is it I managed to do that on camera first time, but off camera I couldn't do it to save my life? Is it worth me resetting my flasks a second just to get that third flask back? Because we do have a boss fight coming up, and while he's not particularly tough, I'm just thinking it might be worth getting that extra flask in just to cover myself a little bit. See, in Dark Souls 2, if you killed the enemies a certain amount of times, they would literally stop spawning. Unfortunately, I think they took that out in this game. That's not the way I wanted to go. Him, and we can run down through the archway. Right, so let's see here. Our first boss fight, and that's going to be against Ludex Gundyr. So we're going to go ahead now and remove the sword. Now he's a relatively easy fight. He wields this giant ass spear. And essentially you just need to try and stay behind him really. Later on, obviously when you get his health down so far, he will mutate. It's my fault. Oh come on, I haven't even had a chance to get up. Come on now, well I've less of that, thank you. Now why have I gone two-handed for? What's that about? How did that happen? Might just start rolling just a little bit more here. Just to guard myself a bit. Okay, this is where he's going to start mutating us. We need to try and take his health down a bit quicker now. Because he will start to damage us a lot more in this state. There we go. I do love some of the battle music they picked for these boss fights. And we get the coiled sword. Before we move on, there's a bonfire in the centre here that we can like... Oh, I've done it again. Oh, that's sodding Elden Ring controls. I tell you, it's an absolute curse, folks. We'll make our way through this door here. You watch, folks. I'll get to Elden Ring to continue on my playthrough on there, and I'll be getting myself confuzzled again because I'll be having to retrain myself to go back to Elden Ring controls. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. Let me see here. So we've got this guy here that we can get rid of for extra souls. Why not? Was there any items along? No, there isn't. Of course, there isn't. Of course, I'm supposed to be the one doing the walkthrough here, and I'm saying I can't remember where certain stuff is. No, I think I remember where the majority of it is anyway. I've got the guidebook for anything that I do forget, though, so it's all good. Now I know there's also a katana wielder coming up as well over on the left flank. He's a bit of a pain in the keister to deal with. He's just up there. Oh, I've just been swung for. Just trying to find, because there's a hidden path here somewhere. Well, I say hidden path, it leads to an item. I'm just trying to work out where it is. Is it this one? That doesn't look like it. No, there it is. I see it. It's further down. I need to go back on myself. Actually, if I just drop down here a minute. One of those two, and then if we make our way along the end here for the item. I knew it was there, I just couldn't remember where exactly. But I've got it. We've made sure to cover it in this walkthrough, and that's what I wanted, so it's all good. Right, before we deal with the katana user, or try to deal with the katana user, I think I'm going to go ahead and just drop in here and get the Firelink bonfire set up. Because when I go against the katana user, there's a good chance I am going to die. I could also use my souls to just level up a little bit as well.
Welcome to the I tend to the flame, and tend to thee.
You stop using emotes, you
The
daft
Lord
character.
Very well, then take no.
Right, let's see here. I want to pump it into my strength so I'm doing more damage.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Let me just... What souls have we picked up so far? It's just those 3, isn't it? I think we'll keep those where they are for now. Alright, let's see if we can't deal with the katana user actually before I go into battle against him. I just want to pull these out as well, because I'm going to try and see if I can weaken him down a little bit with these bombs. Realistically, I wouldn't normally go after him just yet. Normally I'd wait till a little bit later on, but for the sake of the walkthrough, I'm going to give it a try. Oh. He also does dish out a lot of bleed damage, and that's the one thing we have to, you know, be careful of. That's the thing that tends to screw people over, I think. And he is incredibly fast as well. Oh, he parried me! I can't believe he just parried me. That was insane. He's dishing out a lot of damage. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to kill him, if I'm honest. Ah, no, 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 move. Oof. Oh, God, I've got such little health left. That's the problem. Now I have no way of healing that up, I don't think. Have a look. No, I haven't got anything to heal up with. Oh boy. He's just about dead as well. That's the annoying thing. Got him! Whew! And we get the Uchiganta Katana, the Master L3 and Master Gloves. Wowzers, that left me on very little health. I think that's the first time I've actually managed to kill him first time without getting taken out. Oh yeah, that door opens from the other side. I'll show you guys how to open that later. Currently we do not have what we need to get in there yet. That's for later on in the game, I'd say. But the stuff that's also passed there also does link into the different story endings as well, so it also comes down to what story endings you want to go for. Like, for instance, if you're going for the trophies, because I think there's like 2 or 3 different story endings to go for. I need to be careful dropping down here because I know there's a dog down here somewhere. There he is. Let's get rid of him. I think that's all the items out here collected now. So with that we can make our way back into the Firelink. So the Firelink bonfire here, this is going to be your main base of operations throughout the entire game. There's going to be a guy that will pop up. Actually no, he's already here. As you can see, there's a guy just up on the throne up there. If you get certain boss souls, you can take them to him and unlock certain bits of equipment to make your character stronger. Or if you want to go after some of the boss swords, he's your man. This lady here is your merchant, and if you give her more ashes as you go along, her arsenal will increase. Let's see. So that's the tower key, that's the key we needed to get to that door that I was on about a minute ago.
Ashen one.
This guy here is the blacksmith and will also do your flasks. try attacking? I don't think so. I can tell you guys now that there is no hidden door there. That is someone playing a joke. There will be other merchants that will pop up around here as well, and I will point them out as we get to them. But for now, I think that is pretty much it. So shall we go ahead and just use this up now? Just for the extra levels, I think. Oh wow, is that all I got from that? It's just 50. That is pretty pathetic.
I put them up to lock. Very well, then take.
Start getting the endurance up now as well, I think. More stamina the better.
Farewell, I should.
Alrighty then, folks. With that done, I think we're going to call it quits for now. I should rest at the bonfire here actually and get my health back. And we're going to pick things up next time, where we are going to start working on scouting the High Wall of Lothric. So do come and join me for that, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, folks.